Right, it is Saturday, the 12th or the 11th of July. We are 8 weeks and 1 day out, and it's exciting. It's just getting more exciting now. I'm getting to that stage where I'm needing to piss so much more in the night, and every time I wake up, like get out of bed, I'm like stumbling ass to the toilet. Like my whole body is just fucking is on another planet. And especially when I woke up this morning, anyway, to go bathroom, I had to wait like 30 seconds to like just adjust into life for a second. Blood sugar's getting low now. We're starting to feel a little bit of that preppy feeling. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. But little update, game plan. I'll probably just do a full day of what I'm doing. Maybe a little bit extra stuff tomorrow, because today once again we have reduced cardio. We have no cardio today, sorry, and reduced steps. So it's 8,000 steps, no cardio, and higher food. Because man was a little bit groggy the last few days, but the check-ins now are getting very, very, very frequent now, like every 2 days, every 3 days. So we're really tracking when to pull back and when to push forward. So it's weird, like even with these low days of food, like I'm eating 2,000 calories, right, I'm still not even having that much of a rate loss. But when I pull back a little bit, like less steps, reduce the cardio, I just drop more. So if this happens again tonight, then I think it is just fatigue build up, and we'll probably make a few adjustments from there, and also to see how the look looks like. So yeah, just gonna do just a fasted 20-minute walk, 2,000 steps, and then have a meal one before I do my PT this morning. So I'll have it at work, and then go from there. Really, I'm winging it these days, just seeing what happens. But I had a bit of a busy week this week, a bit more like labour work, more classes, PT. So it's good to keep busy, even if the schedule is a bit different than it was, but it's better to be busy. Keeps you less distracted with food, routine, and just getting the job done regardless. Keeping routine as close as it can be, and not because of like the whole benefits of fasted cardio or like fasted steps or whatever stuff. I just started my day just walking, or just any sort of subtle movement, just to, I don't know, make the body feel a bit more awake, alive. And so I had about 750 mils of water just before this walk, and then probably have another 750 mils, have a coffee, then head out. A little update on how I'm feeling. I won't lie, I think the last few days has definitely been the first time in prep where I'm having like those mind games of like where you are, like where you stand. That could, not really about like muscle or how I look. It's like, will I make it on time? Am I conditioned enough? That's it, really. And I say this to my coach as well, I say this to other people. It's not the physique itself I'm annoyed about or like not happy with, because I'm very happy with the physique I have. That is something I'm always going to be proud of, because my whole perspective is just progress from myself. What was like 6 months ago, what was like a year ago. So it's never the physique I'm never unhappy about. I'm always happy with my physique. It's just like the clock. I think that's also like the majority of people's stress with mind games and everything. It's just the context of where they're at in point of hopping on stage. So if someone said to me, okay, you're not competing anymore, I'd be like, okay, cool, I'm very fucking happy with this physique, let's fucking go, let's keep making progress. I'm not gonna be unhappy, get body dysmorphia, compare myself to other people. It's not that. It's just like knowing that, fuck, okay, I have 7 weeks left. Am I going to be ready enough? Am I conditioned enough? Am I lean enough? Have I even made my progress in the last few weeks? You know, like the clock just keeps ticking and ticking and ticking, because it's just getting closer. I think that's just all it is, just a clock seeing the dates get closer, seeing the build up get a bit more bigger now. So that's really all it is. And it could just be like, it's just like thoughts of like half an hour, 45 minutes, and then you just fucking crack on with it. It's usually just after like checking shots, look at them like, fuck, I'm not too pleased with where I am with the clock, but then I breeze over it for a bit and just let it be, and then just keep cracking on with your tasks. That's really it. And feel great with training. Training is fantastic, flying. Hunger is still very low, and it's just that weird like pinch of energy loss throughout the day is starting to come now. So there could be like a wave of like 45 minutes to an hour where I feel like fucking groggy, I feel quite heavy, feel a bit and then there'll be a stint where you just keep going on with it, like going with the flow, and then you feel better. Because I think for me, or for anyone else, if you dive into that too much, let's say if you feel a bit shitty, I feel a bit groggy, you say, okay, I'm going to sit down and lie down, it's just going to make you a lot worse. So like just standing up, getting shit done, we'll just let it pass, because it's going to pass anyway. So you might as well be doing something when you're feeling a bit not the best. I get slagged for wearing this from lads in Ireland, saying like, oh, you live in Australia, what the fuck are you wearing jackets? Man, it's fucking cold in the mornings. Look at my nose. Look like fucking Rudolph. So, yeah, it gets fucking chilly. It is winter. Just air frying chicken because I'm lazy. Gets the job done. And having my triple shot espresso. There we go, got the Boss Man Cuba. 80 grams of oats, 150 berries, 15 grams almond butter, 40 grams of rise cookie chocolate whey. Let's fucking have it. So, lower body session 8. Been on another gym this time, I'm last. So, just doing 2 sets of long hamstring curl because the seating in this gym isn't that great. I don't like it. Fit well with me. So, 2 sets of line hamstring curl here, like 2 sets leg extension, 1 set hack squat, 2 sets leg press, and then I'll do 1 set on hyper extension as well. So it was originally 1 set on hamstring curl, but like I already did it. I was the first movement, so I'm gonna use the hyper, and then let's see if this session will go well with the extra great carbs. Alright, so in the top set, so I get 8 to 10 reps. This hamstring curl is so fucking heavy. So heavy. So this top set goes. No shifting hips. Dragging the heels as far out as we can. We're gonna really make sure the hips tuck onto the bench, onto the pad, and not bullshit myself. But especially when I'm this deep into prep at the moment, last while, it's not about the weight at this point. It's about how much weight you can like lift, how much weight you can use. Because the biggest thing I've learned over the last while with legs, especially with like isolation rows, actually with my whole leg in general, is you can lift that load, you can move that load, but are you using that load?
Make every single rep as nasty as you fucking can. Let every part from the concentric, eccentric, tempo, everything. You are full control of that weight, not letting the weight control you. So, as much as cool progressive overload, adding weight is definitely something I still want to do. But the main focus, especially now, is just making these reps as nasty as I can and giving full authority to these reps and not just doing it, moving it just for the sake of it. Make it count. Just did the last sit there actually as well, so hamstrings already feeling a bit. Alright, so second movement, leg extension. Just gonna do my second warm set there now. Little cue as well is have your knees pointing this way together. So don't be having it flared out too far outwards or too far inwards. And making sure your knee is kind of like a line here. So don't make sure your knee is too far forward, too far back. And think about dragging your feet out. Drag your feet out, not kicking it up. Don't kick it up, drag it outwards. You're going to feel a lot more. And always keep your knees lying straight while you're kicking it out. And really push your hips hard as you can into the pad as well. Use that to your advantage. So toes up, drag it out. Fight the resistance. Full control. Always love doing a hamstring curl and leg extension first before my main movements, like before my hack. Gets the knees nice lubricated, nice and warm. Especially as well as when you're doing hamstring curls. Having a very warm hamstring will let your knees be a lot more braced, a lot more locked compared to if you're just going straight into the like leg press or hack squat first. But always just love the kind of pre-exhaust feeling on the quads, keep it nice and warm, and doesn't affect my strength at all on my leg press or hack squat. Makes it better, to be honest. Makes it a lot better because then when you're actually doing a squat and everything like that, your legs are already warm, so muscle contraction and like the muscle fibers connection is like automatically there because it's already warmed up. It's not kind of like using other parts of your body to kind of get the job done. So, upset here. Once again, I don't give a shit. You see people do like 6 plates, 7 plates of this, but once again, are you actually using your quads doing this? Are you forcing the kicking up? Are you actually dragging it up and fighting a negative all the way to the quad? Because it's so easy just to throw heavy weight with this, but I used to do it ages ago, and obviously it did fucking nothing to my legs. So keep control. Make sure the shin, not the shin, sorry, make sure the pad isn't too low. Not like where it's here. Also not too high where it's too high in your shin. Somewhere in the middle between here. And really grip your hand as hard as you can. Use every part of the machine to your advantage. Fucking lovely. Holy shit. Burnt. coming down as well, be full control. Kind of imagine you're slightly even pulling your knees up while it's still coming down to really keep the tension on that quad. Once that kind of build up kind of feels on top, don't let that tension go. Keep that tension keep the blood all in your quad when you're coming down. Don't just drop it down for the sake of it because you need to. If the mic quality is shit because the music is quite loud, but on the hack squat now, I'm going to do 2 to 3 warm sets. First warm set will be about 5 reps. Second warm set.
Alright, the microphone just died. So what I was meant to say was for the second warm set I'll do 4 reps, and then my last warm set I'll do 1 or 2 reps. I think I did 2 reps for that last warm set. But it was just me explaining that just have your feet just hip width apart, toes slightly pointed outwards. And then imagine when you're coming down for the eccentric, it's like you want to drag your foot forward towards the top of that metal beam while staying in that same position. And then at the bottom of the eccentric, always just keep the tension on the quad. Don't let that, see where I'm touching my hand and where I'm stopping? Just make sure that tension all in those quads in the build up stays. So you're not bouncing off with your glute or your hamstring. Just keeping it all in your quad. Because I think that's the most important part of the whole squat, the whole movement. Is just that part of it. And that's what I feel like a lot of people, especially me in the past, I've kind of lost all my tension on my quads, just bouncing with either momentum with my lower back or with my glute. So really just keeping that's why also that dragginess with your front foot helps kind of keep that quad stimulation.
I just really filmed all of that, me giving cues and tips for that fucking hack squat set. And the microphone died. So I hate about these shitty fucking microphones you get. Just die after like 20 minutes. But probably just do voiceovers for a remainder. But yeah, on my last warm set now, and then show you my top set. There's only one set here, only one set, so gotta make this one count, because if I don't, then that's it, that's that set done. So make every single rep as fucking nasty as I can. So feel good, feel fucking great, feel really good for this session. 8 weeks out, fucking piss.
So this was supposed to be my top set, and to be honest, that was way too heavy. Because since my last warm set felt super light, I was like, fuck it, let me bump 3.5 plates. But I think I did 3 reps, and yeah, it felt way too heavy. So I kind of fucked it here kind of lost a lot of energy with my leg strength with this. But is what it is. We learn, we move. But last time I did this machine ages ago, I think I was doing just 3 plates, so I'm quite sure for that. But this did 3 plates in a 2.5 on each side, so still a little bit heavier I think than last time, because it's been a while since I trained this gym. So I don't actually remember the exact weights or the exact, no, sorry, not the exact weight, the exact reps I got. I think it was 8 or 9. But if I didn't do that top set with the 3.5 plates, I think I would have got like 9 reps here, because I did 7, but I think I definitely had room for 1 more on that last rep. But I didn't want to like bury myself too hard, because I already did too much stimulus on my quads, especially from that shit set I did at the start. So I don't want to risk it, especially with this far in the prep. I don't want to blaze too hard and just be a bit smart. I'm not really chasing PRs or anything like that. I'm just trying to chase stimulus, and this set overall felt very fucking good. Felt very happy after the set.
So I explained at the very start of the session, what the sets I was doing, but the audio was quite shit, so I'll just say it here again. So this session was 2 sets of lying leg curl, and I usually do seated leg curl, but the machine in this gym isn't that good, and I'm just at this stage where I'm quite anal of how things feel, and like the quality you get from those movements and everything. But so the machine, the techno gym's like the techno gym leg extension, not sorry, the leg curl techno gym machine. I don't like it. It's really bad. I don't like it. So I just did lying leg curl, and because I do the lying leg curl one set at the end, but obviously it's already at the start of the session, I just replace with hyperextension. So 2 sets lying leg curl, 2 sets leg extension, 1 set hack squat, 2 sets leg press, and then 1 set of the hyperextension. This fucking burnt the shit out of my hamstrings and glutes, and I should have kind of pushed my like lower back a little bit down a little bit more, but honestly in this whole set I didn't feel anything in my lower back. It was just all hamstring, all glute, and even though it looked like I pushed to failure like all out, it was my glutes and hamstrings were in absolute agony after this. And once again, not focusing too much on weight here, just really sticking that ass out as high as you can, and just feeling like it's like an isolation movement. It's like a leg curl.
Random clip here now, but 100 grams banana, then my 80 grams of jasmine rice, 75 veg, 180 chicken. Nothing fucking different, just different quantity of rice, and I am more than happy with that, because it just makes me feel like I won a lottery eating like 30. There you go, quick walk after meal number 3. Thank goodness I actually trained earlier today, because legs are definitely a bit raw off, but it's been like that for the last while now, the last like 2 weeks, where like I say after like 3 p.m, 4 p.m, after our leg session, I'm just like wrote off. Legs are in bits, just from like the overall inflammation from that leg day. Because even if you're still pushing as hard as you can with these sessions, it's just like your recovery capabilities just kind of just slow down a lot. So I'm just glad, very happy knowing that I'll be having a rest day tomorrow. Doesn't even matter if I'm eating less food, less calories. That doesn't matter. All I know is that I'm getting a rest where you really enjoy the rest days now when it comes deeper in. But digestion update, it's been pretty pristine the last few days, so very fucking happy with that. The pedophile glasses are back, so you know shit is serious. No, I'm just messing. No deep chats this time, because I know every single time I have these glasses on, always end up having a big deep chat about life or whatever. But it's not. Just had my last meal there now, and it was just the usual berries with Greek yogurt, and the berries had fucking ice in them because I left the bag open in the freezer, so like all like the ice and whatever got into it. So, but I'm not complaining. And that rise, I don't keep harping on about it, but the rise cookie with the Greek yogurt and even the oats, it just tastes like I'm eating cake twice a day, actually 3 times, because I had the cream of rice as well. So I literally ate cake 3 times today. And they say cutting is hard. Come on now, like, there's so much ways to eat. It's just all about the quantity, you know. Like, the portions weren't as insane, but still, whatever. The point is that I had a nice day of eating today, and now I also just finished up an inquiry with a potential client, young lad. He just finished up his diet phase, and he's just feeling a bit lost. He doesn't know where to like progress. He doesn't know what to do exactly with like his progress, where it's like he doesn't know how to approach like a bulk properly, or like an off season properly, with like the extra bit of knowledge he's gained. So he's a young lad, he has quite good knowledge as well, and he has a lot of, he did his cut
very well. He's in a very good he's in a very good shape already. So it's gonna be quite exciting to see what we can do. But just gonna wait and see if he's probably interested, and then we'll go from there. And click in the description below on my Instagram or my WhatsApp link if you are interested in coaching in physique development. If you either want to just lose a significant amount of weight, gain a bit of muscle, gain strength, give us a message and we can have a chat. All consultations are free. Just and see if we're for the right fit, if we get along well, and yeah, just gonna finish off, watch a bit in prime, and go to bed quite early. 2026 me versus 2023 me on a Friday and Saturday night is completely fucking different. It's like not even 8 o'clock and I'm in bed. Better take my nighttime supplements to hopefully conk out before 9 p.m. Well, I'll have my enjoyment later on, don't worry. And that's the whole video, to be honest. Calories for today was just over 2,600. 240 protein, 338 carb, and just under 40 fat. So wasn't even too high. It wasn't like the big super high day with a food. It's just a bit more than what I am eating. Where I'm eating 2,060 calories, it's a big difference. Well over 100 grams of carbs difference. Where it does help. It does fucking help, especially for me. It's like performance in the gym and overall like energy. Didn't feel groggy that much really, and probably the no cardio as well helped. So back straight on it tomorrow, back to the regular food, back to the cardio, see what happens. I'm not gonna upload it here because fuck that, have to wait for the next week. So 8 weeks out, going strong, no fucking missing.